Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is raka permana with student ID 2025-32005. I'm information system student, and right now I wanna explain my laboratory practicum. So let's head up to the dev C++. We're gonna create a new file, and yeah, I wanna explain it one by one. Okay, I gotta skip it. Okay, the first one I wanna make some include library or include iostream, because the specification for this laboratory report is we just want to simulate this operational logistic for expedition box. We use stack and queue, so we don't do include stack or the STL standard template library, so we just use iostream, and we're gonna define a maximum or a max with a 300, and yeah, I'm using namespace STL. So the second one, I want to go to struct. I'm gonna skip it. Yeah, so we're gonna define the packet, and we're gonna define the number and nama for a number and a name for the package itself. So the first one, I want to make some a stack first. So I want to skip it and go to the next. Yeah, this is the stack I make. The first struct, we use a gudang or the gudang or inventory, and I want to define the packet in here with a data array, and capability or index is max, and this is the top and auto number for a number, just like this, number and number. And I want to make some space for a top. This is the indication of the top is empty, and auto number is 0 because we want to start with 1. So yeah, and I want to make some first function. Okay, this is a first and second function we make. This is full and is top. So the function of this operation is we want to check if the stack or inventory is full or is empty. So the logic of is full, or we're gonna check the full, is if the top equal value of maximum -1. So why we use this maximum -1? Because in dataset the index is start with a 0. So if the maximum value is 5, we have the top equals maximums, because the maximum is 5, and -1 because the index is start with a 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why I will use a maximum -1. In this empty, or we just check for an empty stack or inventory, we're gonna use some top equals -1, because 0 is a first index in array or in a dataset. So we're gonna head it up to the third function. Okay, this is a third function we make. We make a function or operation push. So the stack will add some package to the inventory with a push. So yeah, we use some S4 two conditioning. First condition, if the stack is full, we're gonna print out a gudang overload. We cannot add some package here. The second condition is if we have doesn't have any full stack, we just increment the auto number, because we want to have some number in here, and we have increment the top because definition of stack is just we're gonna plus the top. So this is the first top, this is the first n, and this is the top is in this stack. If we add some new stack, or we have a new value, this value or this package is a top. We just gonna add some new value. This value is top of the stack. That means we're gonna increment the top. So we want the number and name from a private value to a public value, and we're gonna print out a package name and a number into a inventory. So that's it. We're gonna head up to the fourth function or operation. Okay, this is the operation or the function of a packet. Okay, first one, we use a packet pop in here. Okay, first one, I want to explain what is pop. Pop is we gonna emit the value in the stack. So yeah, we use a two conditional again, but the difference is in push we use is full, but in pop we use is empty because we're not gonna pop the stack if the stack is empty. So we're gonna have some this package temp, and we're just gonna just like before we exchange a temp to the data top. So yeah, this is a new defined value, and at top we're gonna decrement, because in stack if we want to decrement or if we want to emit the value, we're going to decrement the top, because in stack if we gonna push or adding some values to the stack, we're gonna have some top increment. We're just gonna reverse it because we wanna pop or emit the values, and we're gonna print out emit a package from the inventory. So yeah, we gotta head it up to the fifth function in stack or inventory. Okay, this is a fifth function or operation in this stack or the inventory. The first one, we use a display. So the display is we're gonna make some visualization. We're gonna make some visualization of all the stack we have. So yeah, this is the first condition, two condition of this function or operation. First, we use is empty, just like before. If we wanna show the program what is inside the stack, we're not gonna want the stack is empty. So if the stack empty, we're gonna print out a empty inventory. Second condition is we're gonna print inside inventory is we're gonna have some loop in this, and yeah, we're gonna head it up to the next. So this is the second algorithmic or data structure we have. We have some queue. Okay, we're gonna have some struct and care distribution, the same as before. We have defined front, because in a queue we have some front and rear. So yeah, this is the empty value of queue. We have in a distribution logic. First one is front because the first index in a front is 0, and first index in rear is -1 or -1. So we head up to the first and second function or operation and queue. Okay, this is the first and second one, function or operation in queue or a distribution package. So just like stack before, if is full is mean we're gonna check the distribution package is full or not with this definition. Rare equals max -1. I have explained it before. So we're gonna next to the check if the distribution package is empty or not. We use this logic. Front is more than rear. What is front more than rear? Because the front, if the front more than rear, it means it's empty. Why? I will explain it in visualization. So the front and rear is the same index in this queue. So the front is in motorcycle 3 and rear is motorcycle 3. So if the motorcycle 3 have a package and we go this, the rear is in this area, but the front, because we don't have any package, the front is in this area. So it means the front is more than rear. But we have some other condition either in upfront is more than rear is we have some front is a negative one. We headed up to the third and a fourth function or operation. Okay, this is the fourth and fifth function and operation queue or distribution package. Okay, the first one we use NQ package a package because we have some public definition in here, and we use package again because we want to have some this thing. We want to a data rear or the we're gonna exchange this one to the public. Okay, NQ or we adding some distribution in Q as we use NQ. So the NQ have two condition again, guys. The same logic with F push. So yeah, but the different things is just we add some rear because in stack we just have some top. So in Q we have two definition, top, front and rear. So if we wanna NQ the distribution package we have or Q, we just wanna increment the rear. So we just wanna print a package and the package name number of the package is in a queue of a distribution package. Okay, the fifth one is DQ, or we're gonna emit the queue of distribution. So we just like pop in struct, we use two condition. If if a queue empty, we're gonna print the queue of distribution is empty. The second condition is we're gonna order the package from a data from from name. This is the public definition and number in public definition too. And we're gonna add the front because you know the principle of first in first out. So the front will execute first or will emit first. Headed up to the last function. Okay, this is a display of the distribution packet or queue. Same as stack. I don't wanna explain it more furthermore. So yeah, the difference is the printout is a queue of distribution is empty. Check on the package in a distribution. We use queue. I wanna have this one, so and we gotta looping it just same as before. We're gonna have some main function in this code, and we wanna show some menu to the user. So I wanna make some menu first. Okay, this is the menu of all of this code or function or operation we make. So the first one is I want to set a new call the inventory with this is the public variable and this is the private variable. Same as distribution, I will make this public variable to exchange to the private variable. This is the choice we make and this is the name for a package. Okay, so this is the menu. The first menu is we're gonna add some package to the inventory, and the second one is I want to pop or emit the package from the inventory to the distribution. So this things we have a two function in this menu because we want to pop the package from the inventory to a second function. We have NQ distribution and in the queue. So the third one is I want to DQ the package or I want to DQ the distribution. So the fourth one is I want to show the display of the inventory, and the fifth one is I want to show the display of the distribution queue, and the sixth one I want to go out from the program, and this is I want to print some what choice we make. This one is just want to input the choice, and I use ignore because I don't want to have some bug in here, and this is the case. I told you before, this is the first one. We're gonna make some name it on the package. The second one, I use two different functions. The first one is we're gonna pop the inventory, and the second one is we're gonna NQ distribution. This is the third case, or the third menu, the fourth menu, and the fifth menu, and this is the sixth menu, and this is the default. We don't want a user to input except of this thing, so we use choose is not valid. We use while, so the choose is not equals a 6, so just choose is just a 6, so return 0. Okay, we're gonna execute the program first. Okay, I want to choose the first in menu, So I want to add some package in here and name the package. I want to buy some mouse, or the mouse will go to the inventory. So yeah, the mouse is number 1, and he got adding to the inventory. So I want to add some package in here. I want to have some keyboard in here. Okay, we have two. The keyboard is number 2 in this package, in this inventory. Okay. So I want to pop the mouse and give to distribution, or that we're gonna enqueue the mouse. So yeah, number 2. So yeah, packet keyboard is okay. So yeah, we use number 2 because we have some so the stack is have some, well, why we pop some keyboard, because the keyboard is the last we add. Yeah, so we want to see what is in the inventory first. Okay, my bad, I'm wrong. We're gonna add some new package in here, but we want to see the what inside the inventory. Or boom, we have wire and a mouse, okay, because mouse is still in the stack. Okay, so we want to dequeue the keyboard. Okay, dequeue the keyboard. Now we just order it to the we just delivered the package of a keyboard. So yeah, that's it, guys. Oh yeah, the last thing is I want to see the queue of a distribution. Okay, we want to first we want to pop the package from the inventory to the distribution. Okay, the wire will gonna in a queue of a distribution. So we want to see the queue of a distribution first. Okay, this is a list in a package of distribution in a queue. So yeah, that's all from me. Thank you for your attention to watching this video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.